Hey everyone. So the air conditioner's on, so it might be a little loud, but there were some thoughts that I had. So yesterday was the first time I saw people. I did my makeup. I have like some residual. It was the first time I did my makeup. I cut my hair. I have like a new haircut. I don't want to show you until I have my video. But anyway, it was the first time I was actually at a place and people were asking me questions about my surgery that I had. And so I wanted to talk about it. So I have pictures of me before I got my surgery done, and this was for health reasons. But I know a lot of people think that my decision was probably radical because I removed my breasts, right? I'm going to say this is a trigger warning because I don't want anybody to, feel weird about this. It's a trigger warning. I am going to talk about having body dysmorphia. So I had really bad body dysmorphia, and I knew I had it, but I didn't know the extent of it. And it's hard because I'm a petite person. Like, I'm very petite. And so anytime a picture was taken of me that like I didn't take of myself, like I was like, please don't post that. Like I look horrible. Or like my sister would always post pictures of me and I'm like, can you just like not post that? Like and my sister would get mad at me and she would be like, ugh, like so annoyed at me. But I had really bad body dysmorphia and I didn't know why. And now I realize I don't have it anymore. And it's since I got my breast removed, and I did it for health reasons, but I don't think I knew how much mentally it was going to help me, not only to mentally feel like I don't have to worry about breast cancer anymore, which is something that was always like lingering on my head because I knew my grandmother had breast cancer, and because my boobs were ridiculously large, like didn't even make sense on my body. Yeah, but also just because I no longer have really large chest, that if I wore something that was low cut, I looked like I was, looking for attention, just because anything that was low cut was very revealing on me. And if I wore something high, I just looked like from here to like here, it was just like one big thing, and it really messed with me mentally. And so I no longer feel that way. I mean, I haven't worked out in 5 weeks and I feel better about my body now than I did when I was working out every single day and had a six-pack. I still was mentally struggling, and I understand that that could be insulting to other people, but I need people to understand that I never compare myself to other people. I never look at somebody's body and critique it. It's how I feel about myself. It's not in comparison to anybody. It's how I feel about myself when I look at myself in the mirror. We would track what we ate. We haven't tracked anything recently, but we would track what we eat. And like sometimes I'd be like, no, I can't have any garlic on it because like the garlic calories would put me over. It was bad. Like it was bad. And I didn't realize it. I was just, doing my best to like what I saw in the mirror, and I never liked what I saw in the mirror, and I didn't realize how bad it was until I got my breast removed, and now I am ecstatic and I am so happy. So that was one thing that I wanted to just add into this video, and I hope that nobody takes offense to that. Again, it's how I felt about my own body, not how I felt about anybody else's body. Okay, so that was number one. Number two is the only person who has a picture of me naked before this is the plastic surgeon, and I wasn't naked, I was just, my top was off. And I kind of want to see that picture because I couldn't look at myself without without a bra on. When I was in the office, I had to shut my eyes because when I turned to the side, there was a full-length mirror there, and I couldn't look at myself without a shirt on. This is before my double mastectomy. I couldn't look. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. And so I don't even know what I looked like without a bra on. Naked, I don't know, because I couldn't look at it. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. And again, I know this is probably hard to hear because I am, by society standards, a petite person, but my breasts were double F. I mean, they were very large. And so, yeah, it just messed with me. I remember so many times, my wedding, it was the rehearsal. We had like semi-destination wedding, and I brought a strapless dress, and I was like, oh, I forgot a strapless bra, and my mom was harping on it. She's like, just go without it. That's what we would do. Just go without a bra. And I was like, I can't. And like, she wasn't getting it. And I got married 7 years ago, and I literally brought it up to her the other day because I showed her the pictures of me with clothes on but without a bra on. So I had like a loose fitting shirt with no bra on, and she's like, I had no idea that's what you look. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. So I had taken pictures of myself at home with a shirt on, without a bra. Okay, so I have these pictures, and I was thinking about making a video what my pathology, once I do my pathology, because I want to talk about that. And I was thinking about using the picture of me before as like an informational thing, but I know how mean the internet is, and I also don't want my pictures like being spread. But I am okay with sharing it with people when I see them in real life. Like when I showed my mom the picture of me without a bra on, with just my shirt, she's like, "Oh my God, can you send me that?" And I was like, "Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You could see it when it's on my phone. I'm not sharing this with anybody." Because it's still like a sensitive thing. I mean, it's no longer my body, but it's still a sensitive thing. So anyway, I had taken a picture, same shirt that I did before I got the prophylactic double mastectomy and after, and I did a side by side of them, and I show people that. So I saw people yesterday, and I was showing people that, and almost everybody who sees it says like, that was like a deformity. You had like a deformity, and I'm like, yeah, I did. Yeah, yep, I did. And so many people were like, I had no idea. And I was like, yeah, I wore like really supportive bras. You would have no idea. And I kind of want to do a video on like supportive bras. I don't know. Maybe I'll use the image at some point. I just don't know, because I know people are mean. I think I just have to detach myself from that version of me. Like, I'm no longer that person. But anyway, I feel so much freer. I feel so much more feminine. I feel so much more like myself in this body. I no longer have like the deformity of my boobs that were just mentally messing with me every day. And no matter how skinny I got, no matter how much I worked out, no matter how fit and in shape I was, my boobs just weren't getting smaller. They were actually growing like rapidly. Like, I have a video showing you a shirt, and from November to April, I barely fit in the shirt because my body's the same size. I'm wearing the same pants. I barely fit in the shirt because of my boobs. And like, people who like, it's so ignorant, because people who would say like, oh, you got breast implants. It's like, what, every week I got new breast implants? Every week I was going to the doctor and I was getting new ones? My breasts didn't stop growing. They didn't stop growing. So anyway, for now, I think I'm comfortable in saying like, I shouldn't have to show you what my body looked like for you to believe that this was the right decision for me. Nobody should have to prove to somebody that what they're doing as a knowing adult is the right decision for themselves. I shouldn't have to explain that to you. I shouldn't have to ask my lawmakers. I shouldn't have to talk to anybody about this. This is something that I'm an adult and I make decisions for my body, and I don't have to come to random people with evidence of why I should be able to do this, why it's not a radical decision, why it's absurd that my boobs were so out of control. So on top of the health reason of clearly something was going on with my boobs, on top of the fact that I was high risk for breast cancer, on top of the fact that my boobs were tremendous and just taking time bombs, on top of that, I wasn't connected to them anyway. So why do I have to explain this to people? And why does it seem like a radical thing? And I'm yet to meet somebody, I'm yet to see somebody who hasn't said, I can't even picture you with boobs. Wait, this looks like this is what your body should look like. And it's like, yes, yes, yes. So I want to do a video talking about the pathology, and I want to do a video on supportive bras for big boobs, because I feel like the pathology thing was wild to me when I saw everything that it was. So I kind of want to do a video on that. And then the bras for large boobs, I feel like that's my wheelhouse. And so I want to do a video on that. And I understand I don't have chest today, but trust me, I have a lot of insight on that. So I guess I just kind of wanted to come on and just say, like, I feel so much more myself in my body. I don't have body dysmorphia. I don't count calories. I don't skip on the garlic. I still want to be active. I still am active. I haven't gotten back into working out yet because I just want to make sure I'm healed first. But once I have the okay, I will get back into working out, but just not obsessively. I can look at myself in the mirror now naked and like be like, yeah, this is my normal. This is what I feel like I'm supposed to look like. I don't ever look down and think like, is that going to be cancer? Like, that's done. That part of my body is done. There was so much trauma attached to my boobs. So much. And to have somebody say to anybody that you don't know your own mind and what you should do is just so not okay. It is so not okay. So I just wanted to talk about that. I'm sorry I went on a rant, but I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.